Shalom, it's the brother Kalaya, coming at you with another lesson. Prior to getting started, I'd like to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Alright, and this video is kind of landbagging off a point that Elder Yashawamba made in his video. Alright, and he was pretty much going into how Jake need to catch the things that they're lacking on. All right, these different demons that Jake is dealing with while they're ahead, man, before you get exposed for all Israel to see. All right, and that's not just pertaining to these other camps. Nah, that's really everything is done for the elect's sake, man, through Yahushua. Okay, it's for us to learn from. It's for us to get examples of what not to do. Okay. And there's in this video, I think I'm gonna title it something along the lines of Jake fails to read the signs, so like read the spirit that's going through Israel. Alright, because you have a particular spirit, and what I mean by that, the Holy Spirit will go through maybe a topic, right? They'll have a season for a topic, whether that's Jake eating right. Okay, Jake staying away from women, Jake not partying too much, being in the world. Okay, the MOTB. There's different seasons. Okay, that the spirit will take us through, and we make videos according to the spirit, man. All right, it's not a coincidence when you on the phone, because this just happened to me last night. I had a conversation with a brother, and I was giving him a rundown on this lesson I wanted to do, and he said, man, that's the spirit. I just did me a video going into that. All right, then I went watch Elder Yashawamba's video, and in our particular chat, a brother had put it as a must watch. So I'm sitting there, I'm watching, I'm like, damn, it's the same thing the brother was just talking about. It's not a coincidence, right? That's the spirit that's flowing through the body, man. Okay, now I just want to read this real quick just to show that there is a spirit that moves through the body, man. Okay, the body of Yahushua Mashiach. This 1 Corinthians 12 and 13, and it reads, I'm gonna do 12. 1 Corinthians 12 and 12, it says, for as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many, are one body, so also is Hamashiach. For by one spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and we have been all made to drink into one spirit. Let me see. Yeah, that's really the point. All right, we in one spirit, man. Okay, and in order for us to all be on one accord, the Lord has sent the spirit, the Rakakwadash, through for brothers to, brothers, like I said, there are different topics, whether it's self-grooming, making sure you're trimming the fat, Jake tightening up on his speech, things of that nature. The Lord does all of that, so we're all working on the same accord. We're in one mind. And Jake sometimes fail to realize the spirit that's going through Israel, man. This is the book of Ephesians. Where I'm at. Right. Ephesians 4 and 1, and it reads, I therefore, the prisoner of the Lord, beseech you that you walk worthy of the vocation wherewith you are called, with all lowliness and meekness, with all long suffering, forbearing one another in love, endeavoring to keep the unity of the Spirit in the bond of peace. There is one body and one Spirit, even as ye are called in one hope of your calling, one Lord, one faith, one baptism, one power, one Father of all, who is above all and through all, in all of Salakim, and in you all. You see, so us being one, we have to keep that unity, which the unity is what? The spirit. That's what keeps us in unison. You see? I'm gonna grab that word. You know, y'all know I like words, man. Unison. Well, I'm gonna get unity for right here. Right, unity. In the online etymology, it reads state or property of being one. Slide. I was in here 5 hours before. Still connected to the Bluetooth. It says unity, state or property of being one. It says oneness, uniqueness, sameness, agreement. All right, and for us to be in oneness, in agreement, all right, we must all be on the same page, man. All right. Yeah, because Yahweh Shai and Yahweh are one. All right, they're in agreement. You see, they agree with each other, so we must be on the same page as well. So when one Jake can be an example, all right, to the body, the Lord make that known. You see, but you won't know that unless you catching the vibe, so to say, man. All right, and if you're constantly keeping up with, you know, the spirit that's moving throughout Israel, man, more than likely, all right, you're fine tuning yourself. You're paying attention to the things that's going on. You're paying attention to what's happening in the body, not only, you know, Israel in a whole, but what's going on in your camp. All right, things of that nature. So you constantly fine tuning yourself, making yourself better, perfecting yourself. All right, and by doing that, you actually, cause man, you know, Elder Yahshua, but he started bringing out some things, and it's like, damn, I could see in this past month I was doing that a little too much. You know, I do have a particular way that I be, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a good feeling, but ultimately it's the spirit of the Lord that's rolling through Israel to put you in a situation to where you're questioning certain things that you're doing that are not conducive to the spirit, to perfect you, man. All right. What I got let me see, Zephaniah. I'm right here on it. Zechariah. Zephaniah. There we go. What it was, Zephaniah 1:12. Right. It says, and it shall come to pass that at that time I will search Jerusalem with candles and punish men that are settled on their lees, that say in their hearts, the Lord will not do good, neither will he do evil. All right, and one of the ways the Lord be doing that, all right, he's searching Jerusalem with candlesticks. He put Jake on blast. All right, whether they in GMS or not. Okay, Jake get put on blast and videos get done about it, man. All right. That's how the Lord work, man. Okay? Cause we all got shit we need to improve on. All right, we all got shit, man. But we gotta constantly fine tune ourselves, man, to become, all right, those vessels that's fitted. And I'm gonna get it too. I guess I don't really have to get my full one. I'm gonna just get the 5th precept, cause they basically saying the same thing. I had the Proverbs 3:11, but the Hebrews, it go into it a little bit further, you know, and it's ultimately for our benefit. That's the main thing I'm trying to push here in this video. All right, when these different topics come out, yeah, it might make you feel a little ashamed, but shameless going to being meek, man. Understanding that you're not perfect. Just because you could bring out precepts and go into words and have fair speech, man, that don't mean shit. You could have the whole scriptures, all right, written in your la'ab, you see, locked on the left side of your temple, and still don't make it into the kingdom of heaven. You could put out 1 million videos before the missiles come and still not make it. It's all about receiving that chastening from the Lord and being transformed, truly being transformed. It's like it. Hebrew 12 and 5, and it reads, and ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as children. My son, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourge every man whom he receiveth. And to be rebuked don't mean you have to, most of the time it do, but you should be in the spirit of rebuking yourself, man. Rebuke your fucking self, man. I've been doing this too much. This is not conducive to the spirit. I am not prospering. I haven't put up a video. Rebuke yourself, man. You see? Before others have to rebuke you. And that's everything wrapped up in a nutshell. When you watching these different videos and you following the spirit of the Lord, you see the spirit that surfaced circling Israel, you're rebuking yourself through the videos because they're talking about a specific topic, even if some shit ain't happened. The brother just might have a hypothetical situation that he might do a video on, and that might be what Jake going through, you see? But you wouldn't know if you're not keeping up with it, you see? It says, verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth and scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure the chastening, Yahweh dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the father had chastened not? A bastard. You see? It says, but if ye be without chastisement, wherefore all are partakers, then ye are bastards and not sons. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? Hey, and how did the Lord correct us, man? He corrected us through the chain of command, starting from the apostles all the way down, man. You see? The apostles just don't just get the bright idea to, let's get on Jake with this, you know? Nah, man. The spirit of the Lord is working through them. You see? You can't believe that you're a prophet and a mouthpiece of the Lord, and you don't believe that the spirit of the Lord is working with the apostles to rebuke men. Hey, you might not like it, but to hell with it. It gotta be done. And that's another thing. Jake, if you can't take orders, this might not be the place for you. That's another thing, man. Sharpen up your skill to take orders. Alright? Because this truth requires order. This truth is surrounded and founded by order, man. Okay? It says, verse 10, for they verily for a few days chastened us after their own pleasure. Right? Our own fathers, chastened us in the world, and it might be on certain things, whatever. Okay? But the real chastisement come from the men of the Lord, man. Ultimately coming through the Rachak Wadash from Yahweh Yahushua. You see? It says, but he for our profit, that we might be partakers of his holiness. Now no chastening of the present seemed to be joyous, but grievous. Nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness unto them which are exercised thereby. You see, so ultimately when we going through this chastening period, all right, it's not for your destruction. It's not to get on your ass. Well, it is to get on your ass, but not in a malicious manner. All right, it's ultimately to yield that peaceable fruit, man. I like how it was worded. I'm gonna read that again. Hebrews 12 and 11. It says, now no chastening for the present seemeth to be joyous. Right? It's not joyous. You see, but grievous. It's hard. Okay, this a fight. Fight's not easy. It says, nevertheless, afterward it yielded the peaceable fruit of righteousness, which, unto them which are exercised thereby. The peaceable fruit of righteousness, man. That's ultimately what the spirit of the Lord is leading us to. Okay, so that's all the precepts I had. Lord willing, this was edifying, first and foremost to the hopeful elect, and then those that cling unto the body. But you brothers, especially in a faith, man, pay attention to the spirit of the Lord. When these different videos, hey, you should watch a video, and then when you see the next one and the next one, oh damn, these brothers, they've been talking about the same shit. But then you look at the YouTube handle One to say GMS New Orleans. Then the other one to say GMS Las Vegas. How that work? You see? Because it's the spirit, man. That's getting on, brothers, to get on these different topics. You know, but nevertheless, man. Hey, I want to give all glory, honors, and prayers unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahushua by Hashem, Rakakudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom and keep fighting.